I done passed on some auditions. I said, how many seasons they want me to do? Yeah, so there's 5 and pass. I'm not doing that. Why the f are you wasting people's time like this? So now you got people who actually care. Memorizing 4 scenes. 4 scenes.
8 pages.
8 pages.
8 pages. I got 8 pages due in 8 pages.
I had 8 pages right before the new year.
Pages is crazy.
I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care about your show that much. I don't care about your show, your movie. I don't give a. I can understand sometimes you may need 2 scenes. There might be a different dynamic. Something comical might have happened, and then something tragic might have happened.
I get that.
3, 4 scenes.
That's a little bit too much.
Go yourself.
Yeah.
Respectfully, just respectfully go yourself. I don't mean it disrespectfully. I mean it respectfully. Respectfully go yourself.
Like, yo, enjoy yourself.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, these episodes just keep getting better and better. Jeez. The level of people, the talent of the guests we have on, man, is something that we can learn from everybody, man. Just the inside game, the journey, how they got here. This guy, man, just continues to work and has been working since we were all kids. Right. Himself included, man, going all the way back from Boyz in the Hood. We got Grey's Anatomy, we got SWAT. I want you to know we got some actors and people on here that are not just doing black stuff. All right, all the way to All American, to the Vince Staples Show, all the way from Inglewood, California. Man, put your hands together for our next guest, Mr. Kareem Grimes. Y'all let him hear.
Kareem, man, a living legend around here.
And how much of a pleasure and an honor. I think I share at least 3 instances with you guys in this business. Yeah. And it's all been positive. Like
dope, man.
Literally positive. Watching you do your thing, just as a comedian and as an actor. And I've seen you at auditions before. Yeah. And you getting the TV show, bro. You got that TV show when a lot of really wasn't working.
That's a fact.
Super facts. We was looking at him like, man, he network TV. Okay.
Let me tell you, and not to cut you off, I'm gonna let you get back into it. I knew Rush Hour was getting picked up because at the time there were no black-led shows other than Scandal. When Blackish got picked up, I said, CBS has to pick up Rush Hour because if it didn't pick up Rush Hour, it would have been the only network now without having a black lead on their network. So when Blackish got picked up, I knew Rush Hour was getting picked up. And then they canceled my Black immediately. They was like, we did it now, we took it away. Back to you.
No, but man, like literally seeing that, you know, for me, just looking at, I was like, oh yeah, this dude's out of here. You know what I mean? And then London, seeing this brother do his thing for so long, I really didn't know you were a comedian. I just saw TV.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then just seeing your work, bro, just like, I was just like, yo, this dude is crazy. And then knowing that you do the comedy, I was like, of course, it makes sense. And then BT, man, I've been hearing about BT for a very long time between Tangerine and CT. Yeah. All I would hear about is BT Kingsley, BT. And I went and saw this brother, man, and I was just like, yep, well, there it is. I see why, man. So a pleasure and an honor, man, to just share this space with you guys, man. So, yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Well, first off, you just gave us our intro back to us. Okay, we're your host, man. I'm London Brown.
Justin Hires.
BT Kingsley.
Thank you for that setup. We got Kareem Grimes. Thank you, my brother. That's nice. Thank you, man.
Absolutely.
Oh, man, we got to get into it, man.
Yeah.
Dude, man, so let's
the industry sucked. No,
let's talk about it. They canceled Vince Staples.
right, yeah. Crazy.
How do you deal? Because we actually got that in common. I actually did see that they canceled Vince Staples yesterday. Yeah. And I was like, luckily for you, your face isn't on the article notice. So like when they canceled Rush Hour, my face was next to Kermit the Frog.
That's crazy.
Because they canceled Rush Hour and the Muppets. The Muppets had a new TV show
I remember
the
that.
same day.
Dang.
And so it was me and Kermit both looking Because our show just got canceled. And so when I seen Vince Staples, I'm going to be real with you. I was like, well, at least Kareem face ain't on.
That's why.
Ain't on the Variety, Hollywood Reporter, and Deadline article.
Put a big canceled across your face.
Yeah,
man.
man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But they put you next to Kermit, bro.
They put me next to Kermit.
Wow.
I'll never forget that.
Wow.
Me and Kermit was sad as
We were canceled. We were
canceled.
So how do you feel? Because I know what that experience is like, but how does it feel being on the show and dealing with a cancellation?
On a great show at that.
Yeah, man. I think for me, this is really. I've been on a show. I did a pilot and it didn't work. This one particular was really blindsided, because being out in the streets and people coming up to me and talking about the Vince Staples show. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, for sure. We should definitely get a third season. And then seeing how the second season is and how people are reposting clips. And then Vince Staples goes on this promo where he's on like Zwe and the whole nine. And these clips are going viral. So I'm like, oh, yeah, for sure. And, it just made me think like, man, sometimes it's individuals in these high positions that have no clue of culture and what's going on. You know what I mean? And it's sad. You know what I mean? So at this point, as an actor, just being in this business, it was just like, yes, I'm a little salty. But at the end of the day, it's like God don't make no mistakes. And he has something bigger and better. And we just keep it pushing. You know what I mean? And we'll let the people speak on our behalf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's such a it feels like such a like a ball drop because y'all you guys had the LA version of Atlanta.
Pretty much. Yes.
I'd say the critical acclaim is there.
Yep.
The audience loves it. Everybody is tapped in. It's a very LA show. It hits, and not for nothing has like New York as a city tends to have things around it that feel very New York, and we consistently are like, it's in our face.
Yes, for sure.
LA doesn't have that as much as it should for it to be LA.
Right.
And this was another representation that for it to be gone, it's just like.
Exactly. It was just like, really? Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You hit it right on the nose. I think it was a version of a LA that we've never seen before. Something that is the writing on that show is not. It's like Atlanta. There is no structure. And I think that's what made Atlanta popular.
Yeah.
Because it was something new. It was something fresh. And at the same time, it had its little nuggets, in there. But, yeah, man, it was just, at first I was just tripping. My manager sent the manager would be the first one.
Yeah.
They get that info, boy.
So we got some news for you.
Yeah, they send that clip. And then the call comes. Ooh. And then it was just like, ain't this a... But,
you said something which is true is like they don't have usually it's like they don't have people from our culture in our community in those high power positions.
Yeah, in them rooms.
DEI.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
DEI.
And then they'll wonder why we ask for DEI is because you all don't even get it. Like the fact that, let's say for instance, the fact that Godfrey, the comedian, right, super popping right now, Netflix didn't come to him. It's like, are you crazy? It's like he's one of the most popular comedians right now.
Yeah.
But you give these stand-up specials to some of these other people, and it's like, well, who are they? Like, I don't even know half of these people. And then you got somebody like Godfrey who's killing it.
Who has a hell of a following.
Big voice on social media.
Big voice on social media and stamps from Dr. Dre.
That's a fact.
Like a bunch of people.
Everybody fuck with him.
Y'all don't see this?
Yeah. And so, but again, that comes from when you don't have certain people in these offices and in these rooms who can't speak up for you. Man, I was just developing a show for 3 years. Finally pitched it to the studio, and they was like, yeah, we just didn't identify with any of the characters. Well, of course you didn't identify with any of the characters because you and nobody that looks like you and also works in this office can even look. You can't connect with anything that I'm saying or any other people this entire world.
Absolutely.
And if you hired at least one person from the goddamn culture, but the problem is what I see, they don't even see our value until it's at such a level that they're like, oh,
now we want to get on.
Now we want to get on.
Yeah, even based on what you were saying, like with the specials that go out, not only are you missing somebody at the pinnacle of like a Godfrey or Ali or people here
or Ali,
it's like not only are you missing that, but you're putting on quote unquote unknowns or whoever, and they're not even. I'm not gonna say they're not good, but if you was gonna get unknowns, there's unknowns that are killing them. Mm-hmm. There's unknowns that they couldn't follow on their best day. That'll, you know what I mean, dog walk them. It's like this is a very you're catching them. You're doing them a disservice at some points because you're catching them before they even find their voice.
Bro, a Killin is special. I'm not even saying this because it's us. The three of us. If we each did a 30-minute set and called it the Killin It Special, we'll eat up half of the niggas that's on Netflix, bro. Point blank, period. There ain't no question about it.
Right.
You know, but when they don't see your value for whatever reason, it just is what it is. All right, I'm off my goddamn soapbox.
No, for real. Like, and then also too, what stuck out to me, the brother from Eggs and Grits, he was just like, bruh, nobody should be validating who we are, our culture. You're just a spectator. Period. We don't need your validation because we are culture.
Right.
Anything that we touch, we say, we do is culture. Period. And we really don't need your validation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We doing you a solid to say, hey, this is hot. You may want to jump on this.
Yeah.
As a solid. Yeah.
As a solid.
It ain't
You know
gonna
what I'm
do nothing but
saying?
make you
It's gonna
money.
make you money.
And we wouldn't even be having this conversation with those people because it's your money. Do what you want with it. Create what you want.
for sure.
But we
And they're
know
like,
that
create your own shit.
Yeah.
Create your own goddamn platform.
Right.
You fucks.
but then yes, and they will then put out something trying to tell us that this is what it is.
Right.
And we're like, no,
No.
it's not. No, it's not. We saw what you did. You tried. It's not like there's not black people on there. Or it's not. It's like, no, it's just like, this ain't. If you wondering why you gonna have to cancel that also, is because we're not gravitating.
Pop the
to it.
balloon. Perfect example.
Bruh.
Everybody was like, oh, I was happy for him. Netflix is, and then I looked at it, I said, nah, let me go back to YouTube.
That's what I'm about to say. This ain't Pop
this
the
ain't
Balloon.
it.
And shout out to Yvonne.
Yo, big shout
It
out.
ain't
That's my
about
girl.
her.
No.
It's about who they was casting as the daters.
Yeah.
And you like, well, y'all trying to make Pop the Balloon some MTV
Right.
from the 2000s
Exactly.
type show.
Yeah.
And that ain't what Pop the Balloon is.
And the people spoke.
oh, well,
The people spoke and was like,
wow.
oh, we heading right on back to YouTube.
there you have it.
You know, but it's always
They number
it's
one.
always that
Yep.
thing.
YouTube number one.
It is, and killing it. It's always been that thing because we hear the stories about actors that are. We hear these stories about actors, like these stories of where Kareem will go in to read for Kareem. We're looking for Kareem Grimes. I'm him. What do we do? What are we doing?
You've had it happen?
Bruh, I've had it to where it's you.
What you mean?
That's funny.
I didn't even
Justin Hires kind of character-ish. And I'm looking like, I know, in my mind, I'm like, I know he's probably going in for this. I
See,
know.
this is brand new
I
information.
know
for me.
he's going. I know he's got the call that he's gonna show up and be in this, and it's gonna be like, ta-da!
Right.
And it's gonna be just you're just what you call him, the ringer.
The ringer.
The ringer.
Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, man, see, that be the bullshit. People be wondering why people be frustrated sometimes. That's why, like you said, I said it, we did the Underground Lounge podcast, and on that I said, like, why am I auditioning for people that I'm more talented than? Like, it get to a point where it's like, I could understand back in the day when there was only 3 networks and we had to go through these gatekeepers. But now when it's social media, it's like, we don't need you. Look at Drewski. Look at Country Wayne. Look at DC, Young Fly. You can look at any of these people. B. Simone, Jess Hilarious.
Desi, all of them.
Desi. It's like they've shown you Kev on stage, Nate Jackson, Matt Rife. They're showing you it's like, yo, you don't need them anymore. It's like your validation is cool if you want to give it.
Right.
But if you don't give it because you
cool.
have bad taste, then cool.
Yep.
And I'm going to just get on social media and make a name for myself.
And and this, I think this might be a part that we always leave out because if somebody hears our frustration, our irritation, or with the industry, what they might be missing is we want it to work. We want the industry to put out good work because we're all fans of TV. We're all fans of good content. We all love a good show to tune into and tap into.
Yeah.
As much as we want to work, I want to see my people work. I want to see my friends work.
Yeah.
We want y'all to get it right.
Yeah,
So it's like, listen, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. You're not stopping that. This is too late. It's too late. The wave is already happening. It's too much money to be made and too many outlets to get it in. But don't put out something trying to prove to us what it is, and be wrong again when you could have just got it right if you just would have listened.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, this was my last point.
No, go ahead.
And then we go get to getting into all your
sure.
backstory. My last point was they're always surprised when our shit do well.
Right.
They always think it's a fluke.
Right.
Like Black Panther did well. Oh, well, that was Black Panther. That was Marvel. Okay, one of them days do well. Oh well, we just don't know. Maybe it was Kiki.
Yeah.
You know,
Sinners and everything.
Sinners. You see what I'm saying? It's like if you fucking invest in us, we will show you what we can do.
But Blade is the reason why Marvel is Marvel today.
Right.
Like we forget about that.
They'll say it was Iron Man.
Right.
They'll say it was Iron Man.
It was Iron Man.
It was Robert Downey Jr. So good we had to bring him back twice.
Bruh.
You know, they couldn't give that role to somebody else. No disrespect to Robert Downey Jr. But I'm like, God damn, he just played Iron Man. Do we need him as Dr. Doom too? Anyways, I'm listening.
So I mean,
I'm done talking.
We here because this is another version of them not knowing.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if let me take myself out of it. Let me take me and my black ass skin out of it. Comic book movies killed the movie star. People show up to the movie theater. I'm going to see Wolverine. I don't give a damn who's in the costume. I'm gonna be there. And they didn't even. They're still fighting up that. You hear
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, you hear some of them be like, yeah, I'll be there. Let's see what he do.
Yeah.
It's like you like they'll see. They didn't want to believe in that either. Like a perfect example, Doomsday and Dune are coming out on the same day. I don't know if they understand what's about to happen. In their brain, oh yeah, the comic books thing is over, fatigue, so on and so forth. But if you're in the know, you're like, no, you guys, this is the X-Men. This is the sequel to Endgame. This is 20 years of legacy and a bunch of stuff. This isn't stopping anytime soon. Oh no, it'll be fine. No, Doomsday is going to bomb. Dune is not going to do well in comparison to the numbers of Doomsday. It maybe you'll get the Oppenheimer Barbie bleed over. It's like because people are in the theater, they might go see this. But the excitement level, it's like guys are not paying attention to what's happening, especially with so many niche markets. If we're telling you something black is great, and you see the audience responding to it. Keep it going. Don't cancel Vince Staples' show. Don't cancel rap shit. Don't cancel the shit that we love and we're all in tune to. You're fucking up.
Right.
I mean, I think
Go to Tubi, nigga, and shut up.
Okay. Tubi gonna keep rising up the rate. We build out networks. You saw what happened with Fox. You saw what happened with Living Color. It's like,
But I'm gonna keep it 100, 1,000. Niggas better get on Tubi while they can, because in 5 years it ain't gonna be no niggas on Tubi, because they gonna treat Tubi the same way they treated WB and UPN.
I mean, well, you know who owns Tubi?
Fox, right?
Rupert Murdoch's son.
Yeah, they have it.
The
So
apple
they
don't
go
fall
use-
too far from the tree.
So they using all the content creators. Applaud them. Fantastic. Get the check while you can.
Yeah.
But know what the grand plan is. It's the
for
same
sure.
thing how they built up the Fox network
Yeah,
with In
absolutely.
Living Color,
The CW.
and Living exactly, and the Wayans brothers and Jamie Foxx, and then when they get it to a certain place, they go kick your black asses off. Justin is just a bitter nigger. He's just a bitter nigger. He's mad that Stevie has kicked him to the side. Hey man, somebody got to start talking real shit out here, man.
Everybody, stop what you're doing right now. Make sure you subscribe to Killin' It Pod. Boom.
Kareem, where you from? Where you from, and how did you get into acting?
Man, born in Inglewood, California, raised in South Central LA, man. So true LA native through and through, man. And yeah, I started in the business in the 80s. I have friends, my buddy Marlon, who was in It, the first It, Stephen King's It.
I just watched that with my daughter.
Yeah. So my buddy Marlon, my boy Benji, my boy Sean. These were all child actors when I was coming up who were already on. You know what I mean? And just it was so crazy that we kind of lived within a couple of blocks from each other, if not down the street. So watching them and seeing them go on auditions and, you know, having them to learn lines, I was just like, yo. And then I was a kid who always watched a lot of TV. You know, I was watching the Jeffersons.
Same as Chris. Chris just said the same thing.
You know, Silver Spoons.
Chris Lofton.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You know, so I was that kid who watched a lot of TV. So a lot of my comedic timing, I found on, you know, All in the Family, the Jeffersons, and, you know, Mel's Diner. I'm over here dating myself, but Flip Wilson, you know. So for me, that's what my family used to call me, Baby Flip, because I used to imitate family members. And from that point on, I was just like, yo, this is something that I want to do. And my mom and my family wholeheartedly supported me and got into acting class, which was Angela Gibbs and Marla Gibbs acting Crossroads.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
So that was my first introduction to acting class, right on Crenshaw. And my acting teacher was Whitman Mayo, who played Grady on Sanford and Son.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
What is it like being a LA native doing the Hollywood thing? Because it's like you really from LA, like London
Yeah,
is.
it's for both of
Yeah,
y'all.
it's like,
Yeah.
you know, Bloods, Crips, sign over there. You know, there's this thing, they're making those shows right over
Right
there.
over
What
there,
is what
yeah.
is that like?
Man, it's for me it was just, you know, just normal, I guess. I mean, you know, it was like we come out our neighborhood depending on where you were geo-located and look up, be like, oh, there go the Hollywood sign.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for me it was, you know, it was something that was obtainable because one of my classes, we went to a taping of Amen at the Paramount lot. And I'm just like, yo, to see this on TV and it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes from my house. I'm like, yo, yes, this is possible. It's right in my backyard. Of course I can do this. And then, like I said, having friends who are already in the business and tagging along with them on auditions, I was like, yeah, I can do this. So what do you have, an agent? Okay, how do I get that? Okay, I need to get that. Okay, but I have to start off doing extra work. Or as what he call them what do you call them?
I know you're talking about.
Fed actors or something. Fed background. Fed props.
Fed props is great.
Yo.
Was that guy?
I just heard
Guy
somebody
Torrey
say
said
Guy
that.
Torrey.
Guy
Torrey.
Fed
That was
props was hilarious.
Just saw that. That was hilarious.
But yeah, I started doing extra work. You know, that was really how I really started. And back then, you had to get 3 vouchers to get in the SAG.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that was the whole thing. You know what I mean? And you get a voucher each project, and you know, I find myself on the set of Boyz in the Hood because they were looking for young black boys who skateboard, and at that time, that's what I was doing. Bam! 2 weeks into shooting, we're just throwing the ball around, and then John. And if you see, there's other kids.
Sorry, John
Singleton.
Yeah.
There's other kids
R.I.P.
that were in the scene. Could have given any one of those kids lines, but he was just like, yo, I'm gonna give you some lines. You cool with that? And I was like, yeah. And literally from that point on, I was like, I had my little honey wagon. They gave me the paperwork to sign for SAG. And that's how I got into SAG. And at that time, SAG was $500.
Ooh, that's
I
lovely.
remember that. Yeah.
I wish it was still that.
Now it's 4,000.
Man,
Yeah.
but 500 back then was like,
Yeah.
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 you know what I mean? Like that was my check. You know what I'm saying?
I did
So,
want to ask you, you have any other memories from the Boyz in the Hood set?
man, tons. Every time I watched that movie from when they were younger, I know exactly where I was at. Watching, you know, Trey talk to his pops, leaving, getting dropped off by Angela Bassett. I was there for that. I saw Ice Cube rap How to Survive in South Central, a couple of bars of it, because this was lunchtime, and Cube had on Levi jeans, some high top Air Flights, and it was the shirt that Ricky got shot in, the polo shirt. Ice Cube had it on, and he had on a Raiders hat, but it was like a Raiders hat I'd never seen. It was like the emblem was like metal, and it was 3D, and I was just like, I ain't seen that hat before. You know what I mean? And then he was telling John that he was working on a song for the movie, and people just started to gather around, and you know, I'm this kid, I'm inching my way in, and he was just like, how to survive a South Central, and I was just like,
and Cube was Cube.
Cube was Cube, Curl, like the cadence, everything, and I was just like, yo, this dude is like, and I was saying this before, this is the first time I saw a rapper rap live, and I was just like, yo, this is crazy. Like, my friends not gonna believe me. And they didn't. They was like, nigga, you ain't in no movie. You know your boys, they be like, man, you ain't in no movie, bruh. Stop lying.
Wait, how old are your friends? How old are y'all at the time?
13.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
This is junior high.
And I know it's hard for them to believe as well, because it's like, you're the same one off the block. You're the same one in class. So that's.
They was like, man, you lying. You ain't in no movie until it come out. And see, back then, it took almost a year for a movie to come out.
That's a fact.
So when the premiere came, I saw myself. I was like, yo.
on that screen.
And I'm talking about, it was the big, I forgot where they had the screen. It was probably either at Sony. Man, I saw myself on the screen. I was like, yo, this is crazy. And then I went to school when that joint opened up, and it was a wrap. It was like, you really was in it.
Were you a kid star on the campus with the friends? Did they understand, or you just?
My friends who knew me, that I was close to. They were the ones like, yo, he was at Boyz in the Hood. This is my boy. He was at Boyz in the Hood. I thought I was cool. I went and got myself a Rhinestone K hat. I thought I was the man, boy. I'm throwing that joint on every day, man. But yeah, man. So that's literally my intro.
That's
like,
crazy. That's how you got
business.
your SAG card.
Yeah, that's how I got my SAG card. Boyz in the Hood, man. I still have the Boyz in the Hood. So back then, when they did movie premieres, they would have a book of the movie's cover or whatever. You open it and it literally has everybody that's in it. I still have the Boyz in the Hood booklet. So you from the premiere.
You could have told Ricky to zig and zag. Right. You know, you was there, man.
Playing football.
You just let Morris Chestnut run straight. You could have said, nigga, make a cut. You could have saved him. God damn it, Kareem.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that was my intro, man. And it was just, you know, as a young kid, man, you just happy to be out of school on a set working. That's what it was for me. You know,
so we gotta talk about working, man. You're one of the actors that I know that you be working, bro. What are you doing within your auditioning, within your training that keeps you cooking? Because I feel like there's a short list of actors. When something comes up, you kind of know who going out for this. It's like all these people. I feel like all the casting people know these people gonna send in good tape. Now, the industry and all the other politics that happens, but we know they gonna give good tape. I know Justin gonna give me good tape. I know Kareem gonna give me good tape. I know London gonna give me good tape. I know that there's gonna be good tape that comes out. What are you doing in your auditions and in your practice to make sure that you're?
What's broke, don't fix it, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm literally a creature of habit, man. For me, it's, you know, being as present, knowing what's going on in the scene. What can I bring to this that's going to make it different?
Do you improvise in your auditions?
Yeah, I always do. I think for me as an actor, you always have to have a beginning and an end. Meaning you have to have something that you're doing before you even say your line. You know what I mean? Because you doing it, you having something before the audition already invites the casting director to be like, oh, whether if I'm doing this and be like, oh, it's cold. Now you know I'm outside. So I have something I have to give you first before I go into the meat of the scene, and then I usually have a button at the end.
Also, I want to, and as far as I think we spoke about, do you guys prefer to be completely off book when you audition, or even with you, I don't know how, with the commercial process. Do y'all be completely off book, or if they say you don't have to be off book, do you listen to that?
Go.
Yeah, it's different because back in the day, when you had to go in the office,
Right, in the room, right.
I'll try to be as comfortable with the material as much as I can. I may have it in my hand. But now, since we're in the day and age of self-tape, I try to be off book, because for me, off book, I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, mold it to what I want, use space, be able to figure things out as I go. So I try to be off book as much as possible, you know?
I'm the same way. I'm off book. Matter of fact, when I did my Rush Hour callback, it was still a self-tape, my callback for Rush Hour. And I said, I need to make sure, if I want to book this, I need to make sure I'm off book, because I just wanted to be as free and,
for sure,
you know, as possible in that. But a part of me, when I do audition for things and I'm off book and I don't get a call back, see, that's why he's bitter. Nigger wasn't getting called back. Nigger wasn't getting called back. No, we got him.
Yo, this is hilarious, dude.
But
hilarious.
A part of me is like, well, I'm wasting my. A part of me feel like I'm wasting my time being off book, and I'm like, well, if I wasn't gonna get a call back, I should have just fucking had the shit in my hand, and just still did it as best as possible, because I feel like I done spent all this time and energy like trying to make sure I know these lines.
Yeah,
but
and it's interesting you say that, because I'm a student of the game. That's what I wanted to say too. Like, I'm studying other actors. I'm constantly on YouTube looking at roundtable interviews, actors on actors.
You watch shows too?
Yes.
Hey, actors. I mean, way too many actors be like, yeah, I can't watch TV.
Yeah, that's
be
total
on
bull.
TV.
Like I don't get that, because how you're not gonna watch a TV? Perfect example. How you not gonna watch Grey's Anatomy when there is a timing thing that's going on in the show? If you are in this business, how you not gonna watch shows? Because if you're really working, you might end up on that show.
Right.
And there's a whole timing with I went out for The Pit, and they were like, before you even got the size, it was like, listen, actors, there is a certain criteria that we are looking for. If you're not on camera, you need to be acting as if you were on camera. Like, you have to be doing something. You know what I mean? Fast. So if you're not watching a show and you go into the audition, you going in blind, and then you wonder why you're not getting no call back or whatever. And it's just like, yo, watch these shows, because you might end up getting a call to be on that show. So there's a timing.
Yeah, I had a callback for Mrs. Maisel, and I know it was in that same world. It was like, because I understood the rhythm of the show, because that show they talk really, really fast. I was like, oh, I watch the show a lot, so I kind of understand that process. Now, but to answer your question, Ludde, for commercials to be totally different, I'm totally off book, but
commercials is a gamble for me.
Commercials, I don't be doing they script at all.
Oh yeah, I stopped caring.
Yeah, that's the key to booking commercials.
Like, bruh,
don't care, you book them.
I mean, I would go in there and be like, nothing, and then I just stopped caring. I just go in there and just have fun, man.
Yeah,
and it is gonna be what it's gonna be, bruh.
Yeah. I think we realized that too. What happens is ultimately, what I'm realizing is that casting directors, well, one, a lot of them do want you to do well, makes them look good. They want to find something different. But I think sometimes the nerves be, because I remember hearing this from Alfonso McCulley, shout out to Alfonso. And he was talking about, I asked him early on about, how'd you book out Fat Albert and all this stuff? Said, man, I just stopped caring, man. I just and there is something, there's a certain confidence that comes off when you really go in there like, yo, this what I'm doing. Y'all good? Everybody? All right, cool. The energy of that, really just, I'm going to do me and leave it on the table, because we put so much pressure on ourselves with these auditions, man.
See, we do. And that goes in on TV and film too. Is that you're not going in like, I gotta book this. It's like, yo, I'm gonna give you what I feel this character is, and that's what you're gonna get.
Yep.
Period. If we get a call back and we get the notes, I'll make the adjustments.
I'll make the adjustments.
But other than that, I'm giving you what my interpretation of the 2 pages that you sent me that I'm supposed to make out what this whole show and movie is about. With these 2 scenes, this is what I'm gonna give you.
Hold on.
Go.
Because that got me to another point. These
Yeah.
2 pages. I am sick of
There you go.
auditions
Speak on that.
Come on.
of these niggas doing 4 scenes.
Yeah.
And you know
Bruh.
good goddamn well,
Bruh.
you know after 1 scene,
Yep.
after 2 sentences out of my mouth, whether or not
I'm gonna fast forward or I'm gonna stay and be like, let me write his name down.
I done passed on some auditions. I said, how many scenes they want me to do? Yeah, so there's 5 and pass, bitch. I'm not doing that. Why the fuck are you wasting
Right.
people's time like
Yeah.
this? So now you got people who actually care,
Yeah.
fucking memorizing 4 scenes, 4 scenes,
8 pages.
8 pages.
8 pages. I got 8 pages due in 8 pages.
I had 8 pages
I find
right
that
before the
kinda-
new year.
Bruh,
Nigga,
8 pages is crazy.
I ain't doing it. I'm
pages.
not doing it. I don't care about your show that much.
Yeah.
I don't care about your show. Fuck your movie. I don't give a shit. So, nigga.
Right.
But that be pissing me off. It's like, fine. I can understand sometimes you may need 2 scenes. There might be a different dynamic. Something comical might have happened. And then
Yes.
something tragic might have
I get
happened.
that.
I understand 2
Yep.
scenes. I get that. 3, 4 scenes.
That's a little
That's
bit
a
too
lot, bro.
much.
Go fuck
man.
yourself.
Yeah.
Respectfully, just respectfully go
Yeah.
fuck yourself. I don't mean it disrespectfully. I mean it respectfully. Respectfully go fuck yourself.
Like, yo, enjoy yourself.
Go enjoy
watch
yourself.
a porn.
Get some
Go
lube.
Get some lube.
and make it happen.
Make it happen.
Don't be having people do this shit when you know damn well you probably only watching 2 minutes of the tape. There was a video that went viral of that casting director that was like in Atlanta. Y'all remember that shit?
I'm not watching that
She
shit.
said she cut it off after like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm sure all casting directors don't do that. Shout out to all the good, dutiful casting directors
sure.
that love what they do and do their job. But it's like, come on, man. 2 scenes is all you really
Yeah.
need to see if the actor is something you're looking for.
I heard a casting director say they could watch it with the volume off.
Yes.
I heard another one say they let their kids watch. And
What?
I'm saying, no,
That's crazy.
they say they let their kids watch, and if their kids get excited by somebody, then that's who they cast.
Bruh.
Then that's who they bring in.
Is this my camera?
got-
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
You mean
Dude.
to tell me I'm taking 3 days,
3 days.
2.5 to 3 hours a day
Stop
trying to
my
get
life.
this down,
Yeah.
and you take it to your kids
Yeah.
who have a short attention span already?
Is it-
Man.
See, and so okay,
that's cold.
couple of
That's
things.
crazy.
You said the not caring thing, and this would be happening for me, and I don't know if y'all deal with this or not. All right, boom, I get the sides. Now, I'm in my brain comfortable enough to not give a fuck anymore. Right? And that's not booking nothing, because I don't book TV and film. It's just a lot of commercials.
Hey, listen, you got some big commercials out
All
there.
right,
bro.
yeah.
I'm just saying that there right now, bro.
No,
You
yeah,
got the
the
big ones.
Yeah, but the commercial
You got Lakers season tickets.
Yeah, he has,
I don't got no Lakers season
Oh,
tickets.
yeah, for sure.
So it's like, all right, I'm going in for this thing, boom, I'm gonna read. So now I'll do a take that I love, and then I'll go do the take that's like very on script, where it's like, oh, one for y'all, one for me, but I really don't want to give you the one for you. I really just want to do the one for
I'm
me.
the same way.
And now I feel like that's where the hesitation be. Like, I just went out for a commercial, and it was some money on the table. It was so much money on the table. I said, everybody's gonna become people that don't normally do commercials coming in for this one. It was like $250,000 a quarter, something outrageous.
What was it, AT&T?
Yep.
Yeah,
What they
yeah.
tell you? They tell you your the
I-
day
Not
before?
normally.
This was December.
I put
I was
myself
supposed
on
to
tape.
do it, but I was doing Nashville 911, and I was like, I think I'm already working.
Yeah.
Ah,
But they normally,
there
everybody
was so
was
much money. I put myself on
But
tape.
I remember Cass that
Like,
was on the show that I was doing, who flew in just like me, was doing it in the hotel, and I was just like,
Yep.
I got some for show right now.
Yeah.
I'm doing for show money. Right
Yeah,
now.
I saw that.
I don't need no hope money. I need some for show money, and I'm doing it.
So I saw it. Boom. Get the call back. I know that I'm gonna get that every time. It's like, I was like, I know. I don't even have no question, man. I'm gonna get that call back. And I get in the room, and it's a normal setup. And now I'm thinking, them us. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it make it
What you mean them us?
Yeah.
like one for me, one for them. It's like it makes your delivery murky. So for actors or people that are watching this that are taking the tips from it, when we're saying don't give a damn about the script or kind of freestyle, it's like also we're well versed in what the scene needs for sure, or what the performance needs, or what the story needs, and then working within those parameters to deliver like that.
Yeah.
But that is you have that in spades. You guys all do. It's like because I can't think of a world where you would deliver bad tape. It's just, you see you too much, you kill shit.
Yeah,
it's like no. Every time it's I'm looking. I'm this is me through your IMDb. God damn.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Wait, that's only 6 years. Sheesh.
Nigga, that was 6 months. What you talking about?
That was 2 weeks ago.
We treat your credit like TikTok. God damn, who did you keep going?
There it is, Boys in the Hood, the beginning. Let's take it humble beginnings. Boys in the Hood, got it.
Way down there. Dude, what was your worst
bro.
audition?
Oh man, I
And
remember.
why was it?
I wasn't off book, but it was one of those technical shows, and I had to be this computer guy, and I was on this screen, and I had the sides in my hand, and I was. It was a lot of dialogue, but it was just like, and I was just like,
Were you making that noise while you were
yo, and it was probably one of my worst auditions, and I literally, it took me about a day, 2 days to be like, Kareem, this never again will you ever have this feeling again to go into a room like that. So yeah, it was bad, dude. It was maybe some like NCIS, CSI kind of
real
type
wordy.
of show,
Yeah.
real wordy.
Yeah.
And I was a tech guy.
Yeah,
You gotta know. You gotta know that dialogue.
Yeah.
Right.
We-
You know what I mean?
We got to talk about one of your greatest works ever, one of the biggest things you've ever did. The only movie I ever did with you.
Oh, okay.
Muslima's Guide to Marriage.
Man, come on, bro.
We did this movie together. But I have
What's the name of it?
Muslima's Guide to Marriage.
Oh, okay.
But I have to
BT
ask.
was so
Streaming now on
funny,
Tubi.
bro.
No.
Maybe, possibly.
It might be.
Possibly.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, or Amazon.
I don't know.
Get
Yeah,
that
you
shit,
never
man.
know. It's
Yeah.
somewhere.
I'm talking shit, but go watch it. Go
Yeah,
watch
you never
it.
know.
Hey man, I'm a comedian. I just be throwing out jokes, man.
right,
Some of these motherfuckers gonna hit, some of them ain't.
Fucking RoboCop 1 is on Tubi. It should be on Tubi.
Yeah.
What is that difference for you when you're doing independent versus more network? What is your process like? What is that? How's that journey different for you?
The process,
because you work in both worlds.
The process is still a process. I prepare the same way if I'm doing network, the same way for independent. You know, for me, it is all I ask is when I do independence is be mindful of my time. You know what I mean? Independence, it feel like they got a backpack here, papers falling out. Hey, we gonna get to you, but we got another shoe. We got another shoe. We gonna get to you. We gonna get another shoe to you.
Just all unorganized.
Unorganized. Be like, oh, hold on, like, my bad. We gonna get to you in a minute.
like a public
That's so
defender.
true. Like
Like a public, like you're on trial. And it's a public defender.
Just call me when you're ready.
Dude, Christy Lofton just had his horror independent. I think everybody has one of those, and it feels like it feels unorganized, especially. And you guys know it's being on set. But when I'll say this: when I'm working on Ballers and Raisers Canyon, but when you work on professional sets, it's real clear when you working with people that ain't
Absolutely
in the same zone.
Yeah,
it's
man.
like this little things where
And you don't want to say
You
you don't want to come off and be like, that's wrong. You need to do that. Get your establishing shot first. Then go in for your coverage. You know, you don't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? So
I know they be like, we're gonna start on the insert shot.
You'll be like,
We're gonna get a shot
right,
of this
like,
paperclip. Like, bitch,
let's
if you
get
don't
to the meat of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if you got to cover it a bunch of areas. I said, let's get into that. But I try not to be that person. I think it's just more of, I'll just say, hey guys, what about this? You know what I mean?
the question
Because
side of it.
yeah. But I prepare the same way as if I'm doing network film, the same way for independent, because at the end of the day, you're on camera. That is your work at the end of the day. And, you know, I just want to be able to do good, solid work.
What's your favorite project and why thus far?
Thus far, man.
Or your favorite experience on one of these?
I mean, it's so many. I mean, Vince Staple, bruh. You know, the All-American. You know, Vince Staple allowed people to see the comedic side of my bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I didn't even know till today.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I've done shows, comedy-wise,
Yeah.
but this really showed people like, oh, this dude, oh, okay, he can do that. You know what I mean? And then having All-American be so serious,
Right.
it was just like, all right, y'all get both. Y'all get the drama, y'all get the comedy, y'all know I can do it. You know what I mean? So those are the two things that stick out as far as my favorite projects.
I wanted to ask about, so you've been doing acting since the 80s, and now here we are in 2026.
Damn.
I know. You did it to yourself. You look good,
right, exactly.
brother.
Thank you, brother.
How are you dealing with the changing of the landscape
That's a
from
great question.
TV to social media? And like, how are you feeling as a? Thank you very much. How are you? I prayed about this interview. I told myself, nah, but how are you feeling about like where the industry is and your place as an actor dealing in this?
Especially right now. Things
Yeah,
are
man,
crazy right now.
it is. To be honest, when the social media stuff really started to happen, I was low key like, because I would hear friends like, "Oh, I had to go on this audition and they were asking what my followers were like," and I didn't have followers like that. I was old school, like, yeah, the work is there. Look at the work. You know what I mean? And to be honest, it was just one of those things to where I looked at it like, oh, social media is just a fad. It'll be gone. You know what I mean? And a part of that is true, because at a certain point, it was a bunch of social media people that were on, but it didn't transfer. It didn't transfer to what
TV and film.
Yeah,
Yeah, like they're acting and stuff.
exactly
Yeah.
what Hollywood thought it was going to be.
Hold on, not to cut you off. Not just
Yeah.
the acting, but how many viewers they were gonna get because this
Exactly.
said
Right.
social media person was
Exactly.
in this project. Continue.
Exactly.
You know, I say a lot of stupid
Stupid
shit,
shit.
but let me tell you something else, you
No.
fucks.
No.
I know the business.
Exactly. No.
Anyways, we're listening.
No, so for me it was it was that feeling. That's good. It was that feeling of just like I think I'm gonna just continue to do what I do best, and that's do the work and make sure that I put out good work out there. Now it's still like, you know, I feel because I got tenure in this, that it's just like still, man, like the work is gonna speak for itself. And shout out to one of my acting teachers, Susan Batson. It's about the work, man. Like, I can't stress it enough. It's about the work for me, and that's how I've always approached it, and that's how I look at it. I don't give a damn how many followers you have. If you get in the scene with me,
Go ahead.
I'm going to tear you up.
Yeah.
You're going to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Talk
You
to
know what
him.
I'm saying?
shit.
Because we've worked too hard to study the craft of it, to let somebody who has 10 million, 6 million, whatever it is, come in and think that they're going to do this. And you're not going to do that. And I'm going to tell you in your face, you're not going to do that.
Right.
And then also on camera, you know, as a photographer, when I shoot people, like the camera has a special way of capturing the truth.
Where
Yeah.
can I go to book a session?
Yes. I'm plugging this too. Yes, but you know the camera.
It
You
doesn't
can't
lie.
you can't pretend, man. That you got if you trying to come on set dishonest, that camera's gonna read
Man,
right.
it's
You
gonna-
read flat.
right.
It's just not.
Yep.
It's not connecting.
Is going to tell the truth every single time. So for me, it was just like, I still have that struggle of the social media and things of that nature. I know it's a part of it. It goes hand in hand. But I just refuse not to put myself out there just to be putting stuff out there on social media.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it has to
do
be.
it on, and I'm a piece of shit. Continue.
No,
I'm gonna kill myself. Now.
No. If you're gonna do it, have some substance, or at least, you know, to where you're like, yo, that is funny. And, you know, everybody goes in and be like, yo, this is going to be funny or whatever, and hope the world takes it. But I think we're just in a space where everybody just wants to go viral. And they're selling their soul or they're stepping outside of who they are, their character, and just to get a laugh.
Yeah.
Or to do something stupid and ignorant just to get the clicks, just to get the likes or whatever. And at the end of the day, we've seen that taper off. Bad. You know what I'm saying? To where they got mental problems because they really were like, that's not who I really was.
That's why I'm about to kill myself.
No. I mean, dude, as a fellow actor and a fan, the stuff that you've done online is very smart and funny. It's never been like, I'm not looking at you sideways like,
okay,
this
good.
nigga over here really trying to, he really reaching.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
I ain't put on
always
the dress
been,
yet.
yeah, no. It's always been like, I respect it and it's funny.
No, thanks.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, there's a.
I hope I answered that question.
No. Yeah, you
Okay.
you got it. But what would the ideal role for you? Because you spoke to being able to let those other versions of you be seen when you're on the Vince Staples show. What would be an ideal role for you where you could sink your teeth into and you feel like it would be the perfect showcase?
I think it would be a match of comedy and drama. You know, what was the movie that came out 2 years ago? It was up for an Oscar. It was written by a brother. One of my favorite actors, Jeffrey Wright, was in it.
I know.
Not American Fiction.
Was it American Fiction?
Something
About the
American.
author?
I know,
Yes.
Yeah. I like that
American
movie.
Fiction. That's American Fiction.
Perfect
Okay.
blend. It was comedy and it was also drama. You know what I'm saying? So that for me will probably be the perfect role to where I can make you laugh and I can make you cry. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it would be for me.
What have you learned since being in the game for this amount of time?
Whew. People who say they rock with you really don't rock with you.
These episodes have been speaking to his soul, our souls.
Man, you know what I mean?
In what way? Mean as far as industry wise or personal?
Industry wise, I think it's industry wise. And you know, for me, because I came up in the business in the 80s, I just operate different. You know what I mean? And as I was coming up, I saw early on, you know what I mean, just my peers, to where it was just like cats was really like, once they got a little bit of something, it was just like for us LA cats, we'd be like, y'all niggas move straight to the valley, y'all all go to the valley and start acting real different. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like
I started in the valley.
I started in the valley also. I don't know about you Negroes down there. You'll turn me into Justin. I'm like,
oh my God, he's being contaminated.
I went straight from St. Pete to Burbank.
Yeah, I mean,
we're listening.
As a
but we're not from
transplant-
here.
Yeah,
we're
but
not
as a
from here,
transplant, that's for sure. But I think for me, it was just seeing people just change. And it's just like, oh, your people around you change. No, I've seen individuals change to where it's just like, yo, you can't return a call, or, you know what I'm saying, if we're out and about and somebody is like wanting a picture and people like, oh, I don't do pictures. It's just like, knock it off.
Knock it off.
Like come on. You're on a medium right here. You're on a platform that's broadcast to billions of people. What do you mean you don't want to take a picture? You know what I mean? Nobody is saying you got to have a whole chat with them. For me, I always look at, if you took 30 minutes to an hour out of your life to watch me on TV, I can give you a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, fair.
And I think it gets twisted, and also too, a lot of social media influencers have kind of twisted that around too, to where it's like they shit don't stink. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and that's the part I don't like. You know what I mean? It's just like you get on social media and then you are allowed into this fraternity in Hollywood, and it's just like you just muck it up. You don't care. You treat it a different way. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, really? You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that part of it it's disheartening, but you know, I try to be as personable as much as possible, man, and you know, like I said, really appreciate people for watching me on TV, and you know, because at the end of the day, if they don't watch, the show is not popping.
Right.
You're not popping.
Man, I used to try to tell that you'll be on these shows and like the actors don't promote the show, and I'm like,
Man,
yo, if you don't promote the show, no one watches. We don't have a show, so I don't even understand the idea. They're sending you materials to fucking post.
Yeah,
just
for
post
sure.
up, and you may they have 1 million followers. Don't even post nothing.
Don't post nothing. I'm like, all right, well, I guess you don't give a fuck. They just care about the work. It's like, all right, man, that's cool.
That's part of the
That's
job.
part of the job.
That's part of the job.
Part of the job,
Since
man.
now we're in a day and age of social media, like back in the day when you get on TV, you either made some cards and you mailed them off, or you told your friends. There was no Facebook, no Instagram, no Snapchat, no TikTok, none of that. You literally had to be like, yo, I'm going to be on CBS or I'm going to be on NBC. Make sure you tune in. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, yo, you have these social platforms to where if you're booking or if you're working on something, you have it to disseminate in front of everybody for them to be able to tune in, so you can be able to get those eyes, so you can be able to get those views, so you can be able to get those clicks to continue to work in this business.
To get another season.
To get another season. Like, that's how it works.
Hey, what was the name of that movie y'all did again?
Muslima's Guide to Marriage.
Well, we got word from Aaron, the engineer. It is on Tubi. Yeah, Tubi, we made it.
Hey,
That's our research team.
Our research team. Yeah, we got a research team.
Hilarious.
We getting up there.
We coming up. We coming up.
But
Dude, where would you be had you not followed your dream, man? Where would you go? What was your trajectory, or what do you think you would be doing?
that's a good question. Damn. London, I don't even know, bro. Like, I started in this 11, 12 years old. So that's all I thought about. You know what I mean? Of course, you have your young visions of, I'm going to go to the NFL, NBA, da-da-da-da-da. But for me, it was like, to be an actor, that's what I wanted to do. Or just to, I think, to be honest, I had days of just like, yo, I just want to have a regular 9-to-5 job. You know what I mean? But the vision has always been clear as just to being an actor.
When did that come from? When you guys went to go visit the TV set?
Man,
that moment.
That moment, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a late field trip. I think we got there probably like around 3 or 4 o'clock, like right after school. And we drove there, and we're literally on the Paramount lot. So I'm looking at like who's shooting on this, there, and we get into the audience, and there it is. The show that I've watched on TV is right in front of my face. As a kid, I was like, yo, this is insane. And then they go through rehearsals, and then they shoot the show. That moment, bro, I was on cloud 9.
Broke your brain.
That was it.
Wow.
That was it. I was like, I want to do this. I want to do this. You know what I mean? And literally a couple of years later, I booked a show called what was it called? Not In Living Color. It was called. It was based on a show about a black man who married a white woman. It was with Claude Brooks and his brother.
I don't remember that.
That sounds familiar. I just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was on Fox, and it was a 3-camera show.
Wow.
And I found myself on set because I watched the 3-camera show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then to actually be in a show that was 3 cameras, I was like, yep, this is where I'm supposed to be.
What somebody has an idea, has a dream, decides to make the move or lives here, coming up from South Central, like, what would you tell them? What advice would you give them?
Make daily deposits, man. Like, literally make daily deposits, whatever it is that you want to do in life. Make sure you're doing something towards that goal, towards that what you want to do in life. because the more daily deposits that you do, the greater your return will be. So when it's time to cash in, you be like, yo, I did this, I did this, I did this, I did this. Now I can reap the benefits of making those daily deposits. And literally, I'm a big person of like vision boards and writing the vision down and making it plain, and you know what I'm saying, and really praying about it and just going forth and just doing the work. You know, faith without works is dead. So we can pray all day. I want to do this, but you got to do the work. You got to do the work.
I talk about that, which is a lot of times how that same thing is also what I live by, which is all of that, which is, but I say, do something every day that puts you closer to where you want to be.
Come on.
But in addition to that, a lot of people I think do that, which is they'll pray, they'll manifest their vision boards. But I'm like, also, I think a lot of people aren't getting what they feel sometimes they deserve, because there's something about doing the work that happens with us in building character while we develop the stuff. And I think sometimes the character of people isn't in a position to receive the things that they're asking for. So it's like, man, if you did get that,
how would you treat it?
How would you? You haven't been. But there's something about doing the work that allows you to, as you put those deposits in, because that's work. Because a lot of stuff, that's a lot of unwork. That's a lot of work that isn't seen. Nobody knows about. And it's just putting in those reps. And we know this from doing clubs. We do a lot of free clubs.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
But when it's time for you to get up there, you could tell especially with stand up, you could tell real quick who's been in the gym and who's kind of understands what's going on, man. So that's dope game, man.
No, and to really parallel with you guys, I was doing a lot of plays out here. So when I wasn't working, I was doing local theater.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I've worked with Ted Lange, who played Isaac on the Love Boat. I've been directed by him. You know what I'm saying? Iona Morris. Like, I did a lot of plays. I did one play for almost like 3-4 years.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? It was called North on Central Ave, and it was based on a true story about the jazz scene on Central Ave in Los Angeles. Was one of the biggest attractions for entertainers, to where blacks couldn't go to Hollywood, but the whites wanted to come down to South Central and play.
Isn't that funny?
You know, Biddy Mason. You know what I'm saying? This is a real woman who, you know what I mean, these streets are named after of. So, you know, I did that play, at least for 3-4 years. And Stan Williams, who's on Abbott Elementary, was in the play with me.
Wow. That's
So when that's the janitor. So when I see Stan, when I say I am beyond happy for this man, because we've been in the trenches. And Stan was always like a big brother, big mentor of just stay focused. You know, even if you didn't book it, it's okay. And just to see him now get his flowers, is amazing. But, you know, these are individuals that I've been on stage with.
Because that counts as, what do you think were the necessary steps for your training? Because I feel like you're extremely well trained.
Yeah,
a lot of theater.
A lot of theater. You know, theater for me is really the best training because that's live.
I think so too. I come from theater.
Ain't no I messed up. You got to figure it out. You know what I mean? And you're going to make sure that you study because you don't want to get out on that stage and embarrass yourself. You know what I mean? So that's what it is for me. Theater. Like I said, I study with Susan Batson, who is. Maybe I think she still is Nicole Kidman's acting coach, black lady. She used to have an acting class out here called Black Nexus.
Do she be teaching Nicole Kidman how to fuck in every movie she does? Y'all realize Nicole Kidman get bust down in every movie, TV show she does?
I need to watch more.
That's
Nicole.
crazy.
Oh, you do. You definitely do. If you want to see Pink Areola, nigga, I'm talking about every show Nicole Kidman is in.
Nicole, I'm on my way, baby.
Nigga.
On my
Why?
way, baby.
And I'm gonna tell you, I done seen a little. I done seen it.
Little chowder.
No, he's making a bird.
If anybody listening to the audio, just know I done catty patty. Hey, this is what I want to ask you. You work. This is my last like legitimate question is. You did Jarhead.
Yes.
With Jamie Foxx.
Yes, sir.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
You have any
worked a lot.
What?
On-set stories with working with Jamie?
This is the time when Jamie was doing the Ray Charles run when he won the Oscar. So we were on set when he was doing the interviews and the whole nine.
Oh, wow.
And me and Jamie Foxx became really good friends because at that time when we were that was probably, I got a story. Let me rewind and get to that.
Yeah.
I was on my second interview for FedEx when I got that jarhead. I was literally on my way to my second interview, and my agent was like,
To be clear, you're talking about just the regular FedEx, not a movie. Just
not the commercial.
FedEx job,
FedEx,
9 to 5,
Right, just be clear.
working at LAX,
Yeah.
out on the tarmac.
Yeah.
And my agent hit me, was like, yo, because I had auditioned for Deborah Zane. I auditioned for Deborah Zane for a bunch of stuff, but big shout out to her. They were like, Sam Mendes wants to have a meeting with you. And I'm like, yo.
Those calls, don't they feel
They
so
feel-
promising?
Listen, they feel good when it's like, yo, they want to have a meeting with you at his office on the Universal lot. So he's in the Amblin area.
Director, right? Sam, okay.
Who won an Oscar for American Beauty, Sam Mendes, who was married to Nicole Kidman too.
They still they're not no more.
No.
Because Nicole was getting bust down.
Oh,
and
wait,
everything.
let me stop. I don't know. Were they married? No, I don't know.
Well, he busted
Let me
down.
take it back.
Anyways, we listen.
So I get the call. So I have a meeting with Sam Mendes, and we're just talking, and he's just like, "Yo, this is gonna be very physical. This is what we're doing. Blah 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 blah." You know, as an actor, you like, yes, I can do it. Yep, no problem. Yes, whatever. And he was like,
skydive with a bomb?
yeah, absolutely, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, well, welcome. You know what I mean? And that's how I got.
Wait. You did do an audition?
I did an audition, but it was it was like I did the audition, and then it was just like a couple of weeks later.
Then he had the meeting.
Yes. And then,
Just from our research department, Sam Mendes was with Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet, that's what
There
it
you go.
was. Yes,
Hey, man,
Monica
shout out
Kidman.
to Aaron.
Shout out to
man.
Aaron.
You know what I'm saying?
Aaron,
Shout out to
absolutely.
Aaron.
We stepping it up right
Oh,
now.
we getting
Yeah, listen.
cars, water.
Y'all, listen, y'all official.
Hey man, we ain't fucking around no more.
Y'all official.
Yeah,
And yeah, so I get it, man. And 6 months of my life, we shot that for 6 months, bro.
Dang,
That was, and it's so funny. Sometimes I'll be like, it's so much stuff that I just really want to say, but I'll be like, let me just calm down. So part of while we were shooting that, they flew us private to one of the locations. So I got on a PJ, went to the one over here in Burbank, and, you know what I mean? I got a picture of it. You know what I mean? So
That stuff counts, man.
You know, but yeah, so 6 months.
And where were y'all shooting?
We shot back lot of Universal. We shot in Mexico
Okay.
and Yuma, Arizona.
Okay.
And you know, I'm still friends with half of those guys: Laz Alonso, Jocko Sims.
Shout out to
you
Laz.
know
We
what
did
I'm
Stomp the
saying?
Yard together.
Yeah.
You gotta get Laz on.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
this is, like I said, this is the run of Ray. So Jamie Foxx is on set, you know, and I'm like, this is Fox. I have a video. I don't even know if I have it anymore. Dude, Jamie Foxx was doing Ray Charles as a drill sergeant.
That's dumb. That's so.
And
dumb,
I'll leave
it's
it at that.
hilarious.
I'll give you your imagination, and you can run with it from there, bruh.
That's funny. All of that.
Hep, one hut. Like, all that, bruh.
Do more
Listen, listen,
There we go.
listen, dude.
There we go.
Listen, man. And we had so much fun. And like I said, me and him built a cool relationship because after each day of shooting, because we found out where a gym was, and we would go play basketball. So we would play 21, and that's when I knew, like, Jamie Foxx didn't, like, play basketball. Like, he got a cold jumper. You know what I mean? And just to see him making this run, come to set, and like give a hell of a performance, bro.
That's a great movie.
Man, I
great,
learned so
amazing
much.
movie.
I learned so much from Sam Mendes. When they say an actor's director, I really didn't understand that until I got with an actor's director, to where each and every day before we shot a scene, Sam Mendes would literally thoroughly go through what's taking place. You're on the highway of death, as you guys know. People die, blah 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 blah.
Them directors, they know that. They
Man.
know it through and through.
And
For
we
real,
had
for real.
and we had homework. Like, this film was the first time where it was just like, oh no, you just ain't just coming up in here and learning lines. Nah, we had I think we had a week boot camp, 1 week intense boot camp. This guy named Sergeant Major Devers was a lifer, and he was like, I'm not gonna prepare you guys to get on screen and F around and make the Marines look crazy. He was like, I got brothers and sisters who passed away from this, so we not doing that. So it was a week of training, intense, rough sack, doing humps, weapons training, being able to take apart your weapon, put it back, clean it. We did sniper class. I remember, I still have it. It was a thick book like this of just Marine terminology. We had folders. Like it was real deal, bro. Like that was the first movie where I was like, oh yeah, you want to be in this?
Right.
You want to be an actor? Okay, yeah. You got there's some homework that goes along with this.
Bro, your life is outrageous. You was about to go get a job at FedEx, but you're coming off a bunch of work to then be flying on a private jet to boot camp.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Hooping with Jamie.
Yeah.
With
Right.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was
Fucking
it was,
bitches with Jamie.
Did
Did you get invited to the house parties? No,
I did go to the house parties, but it was like I learned, like I said, I learned so much. Like Jamie Foxx is one of those ones cracking a joke. All right, camera rolling, sound, and then Jamie just like a light switch, bro.
Wow.
Cut. Oh, what's up? I was like, yo, that was crazy to me. But that's what I learned from him, man. And like I said, working with the actors, directors, great Sam Mendes, just being prepared as an actor, knowing what scene you're in, what's taking place. So now you as an actor can get prepared and ready and bring the best performance out.
Is there any other actors that you worked with that you was like, I'm picking up some stuff from them?
Oh, for sure. Tay Diggs is one. He's funny. Who else?
What's something you picked up? Like name somebody and what's something that you kind of picked up from him?
Tay Diggs is like very relaxed. You know what I'm saying? And he picks up very quick. You know what I mean? He picks up lines very quick. So I definitely learned that from him.
Yeah.
But still, I still love my way. I gotta prepare.
What is your?
I gotta prepare, bro.
I'm the same.
I gotta prepare, bro.
I gotta go over the
like
lines
no,
30 times.
I'm literally in my sleep the night before going over my scenes. I'll say my lines to myself going to sleep because, like I said, I don't want to be the one holding up production. Because if you're an actor and you're on a TV show, especially a TV show, they only give you an X amount of hour or time to shoot one scene, and then you got to move on because you're shooting 5-6 pages a day, and you don't want to be that actor to where they
you don't want to be that guy.
they pull you to the side and be like, listen,
To sit up,
they pull you to the side and be like, listen, we really need to get this scene together.
People don't. That's thousands of. That's
Money
that
is
might
time.
be
That's money.
That
Time
may be
is money.
$50,000
Yeah.
a day. You fucking up.
Yeah, you messing up.
Yeah, you messing up.
And
because
two things are either gonna happen: you're not gonna be there tomorrow, or your character is just gonna mysteriously pass away. So you're gonna disappear. You know what I mean? So I still do the things that got me here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Usually in this business, and I've been around and talked to where they get to a certain spot, they not doing the studying, they not doing, you know what I mean? They learning lines the day of.
I know.
I cannot do it.
Me either.
I will not do it. I'm not gonna. I want to be the one to where they know when I step on the set, he's gonna deliver.
He's
And
prepared.
we
What's your process of memorizing lines though?
repetition
Yeah.
and having somebody run it through.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, if we run it, if I know, because we get the scenes, we know what we're shooting the next day, so I literally run through all scenes, and I get each scene in my system to where it's just like, if there's a slight change, not a problem. I know what the context of this scene is.
Is that the same way with like an overnight audition where they dump on you X amount of pages? Does it-
I still have somebody that I go over it with, to where, like I said, I'm very comfortable.
See, that's why I ain't on no TV shows right now. because you try to send me an overnight audition.
Pass,
Nigga, pass, nigga. Don't even try me with the disrespect, my nigga. Like, how long have you known? You
Right.
telling me y'all got a whole, y'all spending $5 million
Right.
on this movie, $10 million on this show, whatever the fuck, and you telling me you didn't know till the day before
right.
that you had to send out sides.
Right.
Sides is the script, the audition script. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Pass, nigga. I'm doing Killing It, bitch.
I didn't mean to set him off.
But also too, and I'll let you go. I'll say, hey, I need more time.
Yeah.
I say that.
Yeah,
I
I always
say
be
that.
like, how much time can I get?
I do say that respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. I'll be like,
I
you're not gonna get it overnight unless it's one page. If it's one page, you'll get it.
Yeah.
If it's more than 2-3 pages, I need a day or 2 days, and I got you.
Let me ask this because I see you. The getting our book is actually fairly easy for me. I took a class; it was expensive as hell. But it was Wendy Davis does this class called the Audition Game. And her process, it was a bunch of stuff. It was like it was catered like it was for auditioning for like you to audition better, but in reality it was more like script analysis for me. It was like I would go in and it's like me and Tangerine played the game 2 times, I'm off book. And it literally I could get off book within a very short amount of time. Here's my issue. I do the take, I do the audition, I get to the house. I done thought of 14
For sure.
hilarious different takes.
Yeah.
It's like now I should have said, man, I could have.
You gotta trust yourself to make the choice. Yeah. Because it's all about a choice. So you have to be steadfast in that choice that you make. If I'm gonna make this choice, I'm going all the way with it.
Yeah.
Period.
Commit. Absolutely.
Commit. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the beauty of it. You book it. You got those 14 that, I'm about to give them 14 of them every take. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So just make a choice and stick with it. Okay. You know what I mean? That's why I always tell people, take your time. Don't just go, okay, I'm ready to go. Like, no, study the script, break it down. You know what I'm saying? I think Tangerine shared that with me too. Another way of like, she did it to where it was like, if we're to memorize lines, it's a phone call.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I do.
There it is.
Because I would read with Tangerine and she would get off book. I was like, she would see stuff in the scene I didn't see, and I was like, and then after I took the class, now we both see it. Yeah, and it's literally like it's like a beginning, middle, and end. Yep. It's like a question you ask. It's like a positive, negative. It's like I don't want to give the game away because but it's like 9 steps, and I mean 3 reads after that. I could not even look at it. I could read it backwards and forwards, but. You still got to make the choice. You still got to do the work. Now I got to infuse me into it, and that's where.
Yeah, but it's repetition.
That's why the book is what you got.
Right. It's repetition. It's those tips and tricks to where yes, I can read it 3 times, and then I'm like, all right, let's test me on it. You know what I'm saying, and go for
the audition game. Wendy Davis, y'all go partake
for sure.
We got a game on. We got a game on the show called Kill It or Let Live.
Yeah, for sure. I love it.
Hey,
I've watched your show.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
It.
Coming up.
Absolutely.
Anybody that haven't seen it, we go kill it means he not messing with it. Let it live. It's all good. I'm gonna throw out a topic. Kill it or let live. Another actor shitting in your trailer.
Kill it.
Wait, we don't want you to do it. We just asking, what would you prefer?
Nah, that actually happened on Jarhead.
Oh man,
who did it?
It was a couple of cats. Like it became to where, you do me, I'm gonna do you. So it was like it was a never ending story. And I'm talking about they was leaving it in, and we in the desert. And then sometimes they'll cut the heat on.
Oh no!
You come in there, you be like, it's so hot in here, and it stinks. Damn. But that's just that's the jokes that you play on set. But yeah, that happened on Jarhead.
Kill it or let live. Hooking up with a cast member.
Depends on who it is. Sanaa Lathan. But no, I think
so that's a let it live.
Yeah, that's a let live.
Okay.
No, kill it because it can cause problems.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And for me, I've never hooked up with a castmate, so kill it.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Kill It or Let Live, starring in movies for the rest of your life, movies and TV shows of your desire for the rest of your life, but they could only be seen on Tubi.
Kill It.
You know, we got some serious actors here. That's why
Serious actors ain't
these
messing
actors
with
ain't
it.
playing with it.
Kill It, man.
It has been all the actors.
These
Lamar,
niggas
Chris.
ain't playing.
Kill It.
Yeah, why? We don't want to be on Tubi?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm on Tubi with projects, but I
You don't
can't.
wanna only be
I
on
don't want
Tubi.
to only
Be on
be
Tubi.
on there. Nah, man.
Well, now, nigga, you'll never be on Tubi. Get it out of here. You're done, buddy. You're fucking canceled. All right, I got two left. All right, Kill It or Let Live. Yep. Kill It or Let Live. You have 100. No. I'm gonna do this one with you. Kill It or Let Live. You get to experience time travel. All right. You get to experience time travel. You known as the inventor of time travel. But every time you go back in time, before you get to explore, you have to witness your parents conceiving you first.
Ooh. Kill it. Kill it, dog. Kill
You don't want to time travel?
I don't want to. Listen.
wanna time
Listen, if it's time, it's got to be in the future because I don't want to. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to the 40s and 30s.
Yeah, be all
You know
bad.
what I mean? Nah.
This is my last one. I'm gonna do a last
That's
one.
a good one, dog.
You
You
gonna
want
really
to see your parents conceive you.
You got to do it every time too.
Crazy.
Like,
And you got to
10
be
minutes
in the
ago.
room.
Hurry up, Dad! Hurry up!
But you get to go back to Boys in the Hood, Jarhead. But you gotta catch a
God,
glimpse.
dog, kill it. I can't do it.
All right.
Can't do it.
Last one. Kill It or Let Live. Oldie but goodie.
Oh, we back.
Don't touch the glass.
Oh, we back. I was wondering.
He dropped the glass. Oldie but goodie. Kill It or Let Live. You are the richest man in the world. You got all the money in the world, but you have to eat ass once a week. And you can't choose who ass it is.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah, that's another level. He doubled down on
You
it.
can't choose.
Double down. You don't know who it is
Or what it is.
or what.
What? But you're the richest.
But you the richest.
Kill it.
Once a week.
I can't do it, bro.
It's only once a week.
I can't
It's
do
only
it.
once
you
a
gotta
week.
eat a man's ass,
I
bro.
didn't say
Pause.
that. It
You
probably
said
is.
yeah,
It
because you
probably
said
is.
you don't know who it might be or who it is. So yeah, you got $1 trillion, but you over here eating Greg's ass, who's a plumber. I can't do it, bro. My morals won't let me. Kill it. Kill it.
I'm done. I've got all the.
I'm done.
I'm done. I got all the
done.
information I needed.
We hadn't done to eat ass in a minute. Got damn near demonetized for Avion episode. The top 5 most underrated actors.
Jeffrey Wright. Off top.
Yeah.
Love Jeffrey Wright.
Off top. Delroy Lindo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lindo.
Yeah.
People think that scene in that show is a real thing. We was like, go ahead and say it. Say
Go
the
ahead,
word. Yeah,
say it.
yeah,
No,
say
yeah,
it.
no,
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah, say it.
Say it.
You can say it. When you try to get the white
The
dude
news
to
anchor.
say the N-word.
Yeah.
It was a news anchor who was asking him about the
He's
N-word.
like, you
kind of
guys
thing.
say it? Why you guys just say it all the time? He was like, well, go ahead and say it.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you was talking about a movie scene, but you were just talking about an interview he did.
No, it's a scene from a TV show.
Oh.
But it looked like a real. He's so good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta go back and watch that. Okay.
All right, we got Jeffrey Wright, Lindo.
Lindo, let me see. I mean, because and the thing is, the reason why I'm saying this because I have to speak for my culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because these are the people that I admire. Clarence Williams III, bro. When you talk about that camera, bro, and Clarence don't even have to say nothing. It's in his eyes.
That's another level.
You know what I'm saying? When he did the joint with Denzel Washington, he was bumpy.
Johnson?
American
Johnson,
Gangster.
American Gangster. Like when he was dying, bro, it was just like, good grief.
He brought all of that.
He brought
right
all
there.
of that, right? It was right in the eyes, man. Who else? Big shout out to Vanessa Bell Calloway.
Yeah, Bill.
Vanessa Bell Calloway. She killed it in the second season of Vince Staples show. And then I'll end it with another young lady is Regina Hall.
Oh God, man! I can't wait till we get Regina's opus because I don't think we've seen it yet.
Man,
I feel you on that.
Regina is a beast,
She's a
bro.
monster.
Comedy and drama.
And beautiful.
And beautiful. Like, to be beautiful and funny. Like, yo, Regina she can hold her own, man. So
She's a
big
beast.
shout out to
Can't
her.
wait to see Scary Movie 6.
Right.
Yeah, man. Anything she's in, I'm all in. Last one, man. You are killing it, man. It's exactly how you want it to be career-wise. What does it look like? Acting, directing? Are you behind the camera? You in front of it? Is this amazing role with 19 seasons?
Yeah, man. I definitely want to get into the directing bag. I directed a long time ago, man. I directed with a good friend of mine, and we did a film, and we actually did it during when I was doing Baby Boy, and I definitely want to get into directing for sure. Like, that is the next phase of my career, but also still acting and just creating, man. Really just creating opportunities for other actors, creatives to jump in and make it happen, man. So yeah, for sure, definitely directing.
Oh, man, we did it, baby. Do dirty here,
Hey,
baby.
man,
Yeah.
we appreciate y'all tapping in with the culture around
man,
here,
for
man.
sure.
Learning how to kill it in your life and career.
Yeah.
Continue to watch Killing It. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to our page. We on Audible, we on Spotify, we on Apple, we on YouTube, we on all platforms. And we've been your host, Justin Hyers.
London Brown.
BT Kingsley.
And this has been the one and only Kareem Grimes.
Yeah!
Come on, Grimes.
That thing, baby! Give me the credits today!
Super the credits.